Barren.
Surrogacy is the process of injecting an egg that has been inseminated in a lab called in vitro fertilization into the womb of a woman who is not the biological mother to raise the egg and then give birth to it to give to the family whose egg and sperm it is. Surrogacy was invented 40 years ago in 1980 when scientists began experimenting with in vitro fertilization and has since become an increasingly popular way for families to have children. As prices of surrogacy in the U.S. and other developed nations has become too high for some couples, more and more couples look to international surrogate clinics, such as the one we saw in India. Surrogacy provides an opportunity for couples who could not have biological children of their own to have biological children through a surrogate. This is a benefit as a lot of people would like to have biological children of their own, and it is a major part of being a human. Surrogacy is sometimes the only option for women to have for women or men to have children biologically their own and experience the joy of raising a child of their own. However, when surrogates are outsourced to low-income countries, it is often the surrogate's only choice for money. Sometimes surrogates are sent to be surrogates by their husband without fully consenting. Surrogacy comes with many health risks to surrogates, up to and including death. Surrogacy is emotionally and physically taxing, especially in certain clinics where surrogates can't leave and see their families. There are theories with significant evidence that a child attaches to the mother who gives birth to it and will never fully lose its bond to its birth mother. This can cause mental health issues as the child grows older, no matter how good its mother is that raises it. Okay. Now, the stakeholders in surrogacy as an ethical question are the baby, the childless family, and the surrogate mother. The childless family benefits because they're paying money and they get to have a biological child of their own. The surrogate mother benefits most of the time as she's getting money. However, there are risks of health, health risks, and sometimes they don't always want to be surrogate mothers and are sent to be them by their husbands, especially in countries like India, where that is sometimes the culture. Oh no. Now, is this fair? That's a hard question. There's a lot of factors that go into a couple not having the ability to have biological children, and whether or not a person has a right to have a biological child is difficult. I believe they do. I believe that surrogacy should be legal because, everybody who wants to have a biological child should have the ability to conceive one if science does allow it, and you can't stop progress. So if surrogacy is possible, there will always be people trying to practice it, especially people that are infertile, gay, have cancer, ovarian complications, or menopausal women. And this is a faster and more straightforward approach than adoption.